by the way, the best part about the NWA, so NWA did like the worst pay-per-view of all time. Well, at least they probably done worse ones like since the all women's NWA pay-per-view was like the worst thing ever. And it was all about like the women's revolution and like women empowerment and like women in wrestling and all that stuff.
And this is after we've been watching Stardom for like 3 years nonstop, and we're
Yeah,
like, "Yo,
yeah,
you
like
guys
you
have
guys
missed the
invented
boat,
it.
dude. Listen,
But
I appreciate the effort, but this didn't work out. Like, this happens 3 times a week, and it's way better."
But then the next day, yeah, they were all excited about one show. The next day, they had a second pay per view because they, people were gonna buy 2 NWA pay per views. There's not even like you'd be lucky to find 2 people in a town who even know. I'm not even joking that know NWA exists. But the next day after the women's show, they literally erased all that shit by starting with Ric Flair cutting a promo in the center of the ring. Oh god, that was awesome.
Dude, we've been recently talking about what's been like throwing me off of some of these companies. But well, NWA was great for a minute. Like
It was,
Power
yeah.
was awesome when it started. Uh, we recently talked about like I was an
I
AEW fan and I gave them all my money for the first few years. I was an NWA fan. They did
I'd like
Power.
to
I was
think
buying all their pay-per-views. Juno went to season 1, all of it.
I'd like to think
And
that
then
I'm
like that pay-per-view you're talking about was the last time they got my money. I'm like, "Oh, this is what's not going to happen anymore."
I'd like to think that I'm the NWA's green shirt guy. I was in like all their fucking promos, like the fan
Yeah.
reaction, like all of them.
I know we got to go back. We got to do a video on just that stuff. That's funny.
Except it's impossible to find because it's not allowed to. It's not allowed. They've said they're so fucked up. They have a deal where they're not allowed to show their own content online, but they're also not allowed to sell it on DVD.
Oh, that's funny. There was a moment where everything was on YouTube, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna download everything just so I have like Juno on my hard drive. I thought to myself, it's on YouTube. If it's on the internet, it can never go away. Yeah, next thing you know, then it's like sold the Fight, and then Fight didn't want that fucking trash, so now CW Online owns it, and they're like, no. Fucking Billy Corgan's dumbass. Bless him. Anyways.
How do we end this?